guys doing? I can tell when the when my phone is starting to go live and it hiccups a little bit. I can tell I'm going to be muted when it does that. So I know I'm muted right now. I don't know what YouTube is doing about. I don't know what. I don't know who in YouTube is doing that, and I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe there's some inside hater in YouTube. I don't know. But I posted a couple Google searches I did. First of all, one says that it's not the phone heat can't cause it, therefore YouTube is causing it. And I posted that, and I also posted one that said I searched why would YouTube partially mute me, and I posted that, and I'm not doing any of the things that it says that YouTube might partially mute me for. So I must have a. It sounds like I might have a hater inside YouTube that just hates me that wants to screw with me. Fuck you, dude. Anyway, enough of that. Nothing I can do about it. So just keep muting me, YouTube. I don't care. I said my thing. Do your thing too. Just keep muting me. Nothing I can do about it. It's above my pay grade. Um, I'm happy with my Queen take. That wasn't perfect, you know. I mean, there's always going to be something to hate me for, like the rhythm. You know, I can do rhythm better than I necessarily do. And when I'm out of rhythm, I know I'm out of rhythm, which means I'm not rhythmless. I'm not a stickler about it, maybe, or because I know when I drift in and out of being on beat, but I like that sound. I'm not trying to be metronomic. You know, that doesn't have any feeling. I like to just be loose and just clap. And if I'm out of beat a little bit, well, I know that, but I don't care. And I think it sounds cool sometimes. I have a hater named Greg's Guitars, and he claims that he questions. Your dad called you on your rhythm, and you hate him for it. First of all, you don't know I hate my dad, Greg's Guitars, because I don't. And if, and or and that and not only that, but I recently got over that trauma that I had from my dad saying I had no rhythm. I got over that about a week ago. So keep up if you want to do your homework, please, Greg, or maybe or whatever. I don't know, but I got over that, and it's hard to hate somebody for something you're over. And I don't hate my dad, but okay, um, but maybe it makes you feel good to say that shit about me because it puts you higher than me for that split second that you're typing keyboard warrior, Greg. I don't know. Um, but I want to talk about something I feel about the whole hate drama thing. I think that first of all, I think that we live in a just universe, not a just world, but a just universe. The universe takes care of good and bad energy, and my job is to have good energy, and that's a relationship between me and the universe. And haters that have bad energy over me have their own punishment through the universe because I believe it's a just universe. You bring the negative energy on yourselves, haters, and that's out of my hands because you do it, and I can't stop you. But the universe takes care of it, and so you ultimately you bring your own consequences for your hate on yourself by hating because the universe takes care of that. If the universe did not take care of that, I would kill myself. If the universe were unjust and I thought we lived in an unjust universe, I would want out of this life. But because I believe in the universe being just and I have a good relationship with it, I stick around. My job is to have good energy and a good relationship with the universe. If you have a bad energy over me and therefore not such a good relationship with the universe, by consequence, I can't stop you. And maybe I maybe I have tried to stop or do try to stop sometimes with my own comments, but ultimately your hate is yours. take that from you. But the universe will take care of it and does take care of it. I like being me, and I I feel that I feel that I'm happy with myself because I don't have hate in my heart, and that's my only job. My job isn't to not make anyone have hate in their heart over me. My job is to not have hate in my heart. So sometimes I need to stay in my lane more than I do, and just guard my heart. As long as my heart's okay. If a billion people in the world hate me, that's on them, and they bring their negative consequences on themselves. In fact, I just had a thought. I should, if I really want to hate them, just let them hate me, because then they get even more consequences from the universe, and that's what, you know. It's almost love that I wish you would hate me, because it's actually thinking of your best interest as well. Because if I really hated you, I would want you to hate me more, so you destroy yourself. The universe takes care of that negative energy. But somehow I want everybody to be positive. I want everything to be good. And somehow I don't want it, and it just can't happen because we live in a crappy world. So sorry you hate me, haters, but it's on you. And I can't stop you from hating me. And I should let it go. I should let it go and just realize that the universe takes care of that. And you're bringing negative energy on yourself by hating me. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I even think about it too much. I'm sorry. It irks me when I read a hate comment. I want that. I want to do better instead of blowing it up like that. But something tells me something is off when I get a hate comment, and I sense negative energy, and I want to correct it. But I need to like stay in my lane and realize I can't correct it. And all I can, and it doesn't. And the only thing I can do, like I said, haters bring their own retribution on themselves. Why should I care? Why should I care if you hate me and just bring the negative energy on yourself? It's not my problem. It's not only not my fault, it's not my problem. But it's both those things. It's not just not my fault, but I suffer. No, it's not my fault, and it's not even my problem. So I'm trying to mean this. Really, I release you haters. Please hate me. Please hate me all that you want to. I can't wish you to hate me more, because then that's me wishing bad on you, because the universe makes bad on you when you hate me. But I can let it go and just let you have your freedom. Haters, you are free to hate me to any degree you want, because I release you. I release you to the universe, and um, I submit to your right and might to hate me, and I just try to let it go. So I'm sorry that I haven't done that, and I'm sorry that, and I'm saying that right now. I'm sorry. So haters, enjoy hating me. Anyway, but having said that, thank you for the good comments that I got on my Queen video. Thank you for the good comments I get from anybody. Can I go there? Can I go in that direction? Thank you when anybody likes me. But it's not how I grew up. It's not what I'm used to. It's not my default scenario. I grew up being bullied as it is, and I grew up being hit by my dad as it is. And yeah, my dad said I'm being taken away. But that doesn't mean I hate him, nor can anybody prove that I hate him for saying that or for anything else. But I'm actually genuinely, it actually surprises me actually sometimes when people don't hate me. And thank you for when you don't. When people don't hate me, I'm actually, sometimes I'm blown away. That's the strange thing. When people don't hate me, I think I'm used to the knee-jerk reaction of being hated and then kicking back, but I'm actually more surprised and more everything to handle. If it were just the hate, it would be nothing new. That's not, but to accept when people like me and just I don't know. I'm not used to it yet. And work to do there, eh? And work to do with YouTube muting me, because I know this video is muted because it glitched a little as it was coming on, and therefore I know that it's going to be very, very soft and go up and down in volume. I don't know who's doing that in YouTube, or if they'll ever stop. So that doesn't. No, that's not nice, but I can't change it, so. Because I'm not inside YouTube to stop them, and they are in YouTube, and they don't like me, and they are doing this to me, and that's their right to do that. Yeah, since someone brought up my dad, I'm gonna go in a certain direction right now. Greg, you don't know, you don't know I hate my dad or what for. In fact, I really, really, really respect my dad. And of course you could say I'm lying, but so fucking what? That doesn't mean that I am lying. It just means you say I'm lying. I respect my dad. And he had some good ideas about life. And I'm more like him than I am like anyone else that was around me when I was growing up. He's the only one that I really took on anything to heart of how he was, or how the person was. I didn't become anything like my mom, anything like my sister. The opposite of my Uncle Don. Completely opposite of my Uncle Don. Not like my cousins, not like any of my other relatives in my adoptive family, but I'm very similar to my dad. So if I hate my dad, I hate myself, and you can't prove I hate myself. For what? Greg. What is guitar's your last name? Whatever. In fact, I respect my dad. And I'm a lot like him. And that's not bad. That's not bad. And in fact, I have the right to be like the person that raised me. Aren't you like the person that raised you, Greg? Anybody else? Isn't it normal and accepted and all and good and considered okay to be like the people that raised you? It's your right to. It's your right to. They raised you, so don't you have the right? Isn't that why you Christians are all Christians? Because your daddies and mommies were Christians, so now you're a Christian. And my dad wasn't a Christian, even though he made me go to church. He wasn't a Christian, and never mind. There's more in common between me and my dad than me and probably and me and all the other people in my adoptive family put together. I'm like none of them, but I'm very much like my dad, and I respect him. And I'm a lot like him. A lot of that's because a lot of that's by just nurturing or training, but a lot of it's by choice. I choose. Sometimes I make choices to be more and more like him as time goes on. I take on his qualities on purpose. Like even as time goes on, I go, what would Dad do? What would my dad have done? And I'm becoming more like that all the time. Don't you? I mean, that's my right. He raised me, so I have the right to be like the one that brought me up. He's the one that brought me up, not your dad, not your mom, my dad. And I'm a lot like him, and I've become more like him by choice. A lot. As I evolve and as I think my life through, and as I think